Well, the National Broadband Network has fallen behind schedule, with claims it's also over budget. The company's CEO, Mike Quigley, admitted construction is behind at a telecommunications conference in Melbourne today. The news comes at a pivotal time for the NBN, ahead of a parliamentary review on Thursday and the vote by Telstra shareholders next week. Emily Stewart reports.
The boss of the $36 billion national broadband network, Mike Quigley, has conceded the project is running several months behind schedule.
There's the actual build itself, in which it clearly has been impacted by the time it took to do the Telstra deal and the fact that we took a little longer to negotiate the first of the construction contract.
They were supposed to have done 35,000 households this financial year. They did zero. They've got a big backlog already. They've got phenomenal costs in getting out to new developments in the other states, out in rural areas. That's going to distort their business plan further.
The ACCC also wants more time to investigate the wholesale broadband agreement, but Mike Quigley says that's not to blame for the delay.
At this point in time, we're getting on with things. It's not holding things up. Of course, we need to finalise the situation with the regulator, but the regulator has also been very busy with the SSU, the Telstra SSU, looking at the Optus deals, a lot of things going on in parallel.
Telecommunications analyst Kevin Morgan says the NBN is not only behind schedule, but over budget too.
And from what I can see, if the costs expensive project if they can't rein in those costs.
It's a view supported by a report from UK-based Economist Intelligence Unit, which says Australia's plan will be the most expensive in the world to implement, at a cost it estimates of around $3,500 per household. The NBN hasn't released its average cost per household, but says the Economist report is inaccurate.
I remember we're doing 13 million premises, although I did see in that Economist report that we could save a lot of money because we only got to do 7.5 million.
This month, NBN started receiving a revenue stream as customers move from the fibre products free trial period to paying customers.
We're sending out bills, and we even have our own first invoice that came in the company. Needless to say, we're not quite cash break even yet.
The other concern is that not everyone will get a full service, with 7% of houses connected via satellite or a fixed wireless network. It's a claim rejected by the supplier, Ericsson.
I mean, the look and feel will be exactly the same as a fixed broadband service.
There's also a big hurdle still to come, with Telstra shareholders to vote next week on the deal giving access to Telstra's copper wire network.